The message from the angels for you tells you, prepare yourself, you have to make a decision. My beloved, I share my calm and my light with you so that you are ready for what is coming. The paths you have taken, your decisions, and the people you have surrounded yourself with have brought you to where you are right now. But the things that bother you, those that do not do you good, must change. Things are about to change for you. Your soul is perfectly aware of this, which is why it aligns itself with the universe and sends you this message. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also take advantage of the final advice to take your first biggest step. You have to prepare, because the time to make an important decision is approaching. A decision that will change the way you see yourself, how you relate to others. But above all, it will be a decision that will completely transform your energetic state, your vibration. This change will lead you to greater happiness, fulfillment, a series of things that perhaps you have dreamed of for a long time. But as you well know, you have to act. You can't just let life drag you down. It is necessary that you flow with the pulse of life, with its rhythm. But you also need to change direction when you are taking the wrong path. And perhaps that wrong path has been to place too many expectations on others. Maybe you have been subconsciously waiting for someone to come and give you something you need. To change his attitude, to give you what your soul demands. But if things haven't changed, you must understand that the universe is sending you a message. It is telling you that you have to act, that you have to decide. That situation of stagnation that you are experiencing right now does not make you happy. Therefore, you have to take action to change it. As long as you continue to conform, things will remain that way. But it's time to change, it's time to make a decision. Right now your angels are by your side. They have waited for the right moment for you to receive this message. Because life is full of decisions. Some bigger, some smaller. There are decisions that can completely change the course of your life. You know that well. And now it is time to decide, to make a decision to move forward, towards your highest good. The angels are here to guide you in one of those crucial moments. Trust their guidance as they lead you toward the decision that best serves your well-being. Now is the time to act, to make a decision and stop living in that way that you don't like, that you know is not good for you. You may feel fear or uncertainty, but remember that you are supported by divine forces that will guide you on the right path. Trust in yourself and the wisdom of the angels as you step into your future with confidence and determination. You always have the power to choose your own path, but you are never alone in your decisions. The angels are always with you, ready to offer you their love and guidance. Remember that every decision you make has an impact on your life and the world around you. And staying still, doing nothing, is also a decision. Have you stopped to reflect on whether it is time to free yourself, to cut ties with individuals who only generate conflicts and do not contribute anything positive to your life? If you let yourself be carried away by the opinions of others, you will never be happy. Because only you inside, with your divine presence, know what is best for you. Today I want to give you a different perspective so that you understand that, on certain occasions, it is necessary to act for things to change. That when you wait, you are allowing things to continue as they are. You must make a decision. Deep down you know perfectly well what issue I am talking about. Maybe that decision consists of cutting ties, letting go, changing, forgiving, but whatever it is, that decision is meant to bring you calm, relief, release worries and eliminate obstacles. What is it that you fear so much? Why have you remained motionless while life passed before you? It's time to make a decision and act, to take control of your life. Nobody has the right to control you, to control your tastes, your dreams, your goals. That is a right that only belongs to you. And to claim that right you must make a decision. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. Perhaps what has prevented you from making a decision until now has been your own limiting beliefs, negative thoughts. For example, those beliefs that make you think that without some people you will not be happy. Or that happiness lies only in having material things. However, you have already understood that it is of little use to have if you have not cultivated your inner being. To have, you must first be. The connection with your essence is the only path to true satisfaction. Don't make the mistake of placing your happiness or well-being in the hands of others, or giving them control over your life. If you don't make a decision, if you allow everything that hurts you to remain the same, there will come a day when you will wake up and see how all your dreams have disappeared. That what you once had has disappeared. That is why you must make a decision now. Because you know within yourself that you are trapped in a labyrinth from which it seems difficult to escape. But when you take the first step, everything will change. Finally, you understand that you have carried on your shoulders problems and responsibilities that did not belong to you, but that you accepted out of love or loyalty, and now they weigh you down and condition your life. Integrate this message inside you, because your soul has brought you here. You don't have to make the decision right now. You just have to be aware that you have to make a decision as soon as possible. Calmly but firmly. You will wake up now. That part of you that remained dormant will awaken, and you will see your true self rise from the ashes. You will feel a fire in your chest that drives you to take a decisive step, to free yourself from all your burdens, to let go of the attachments, loyalties, and ties that bind you, to leave behind the promises that overwhelm you, the mistakes that weigh you down. the consequences of your actions and everything that limits you. You have woken up, nothing can be the same as before. Your life has changed from the moment you were ready to make a decision. The change has begun. When you cling to people, objects, or situations, you lull yourself into a false sense of security, believing that you are safe as long as you have those things. But what happens if one of them fails? If you have not cultivated solid self-love, you will feel like you are sinking into emptiness, because you have not built a firm foundation in your life. In reality, those people or things do not protect you. It is you who protects yourself, with the help of your guardian angel who takes care of you and guides you. Your life has probably been difficult, and that's why you clung to a stability that only existed in your mind. Perhaps, when the blindfold fell from your eyes, you realized that the happiness you believed in was nothing more than an illusion, and that the only thing truly yours is your soul, wise, capable of making its way through the darkness, always accompanied by your inner divinity. You can have wonderful things in your life that make you happy, and you should feel gratitude for them, but don't put all your happiness in any of those past or present things. Life makes sense thanks to your talents, your inner strength. You can share your happiness with others, but no one can make you as happy as yourself. Because your happiness should not be built on fragile foundations, but on the presence of the divine in your life. I know that saying goodbye can be difficult, whether to something or someone, but sometimes it is the best thing you can do for both your own growth and that of the other person. However, this does not mean that you should give up at the slightest discomfort and run away. It means being prepared to do it if the time comes, without feeling guilty about it, and always being willing to get up after a fall. You have the power to elevate and make the people who cross your path feel important in any type of relationship. Perhaps you remember someone who made you feel small, insignificant, but then you discovered that that perception was false and that in reality the divine light that the universe deposited in your being shone within you. You may have tried to ignore what is happening, but that doesn't mean the problem goes away. What you are avoiding in your life remains latent. Even if you do not consciously perceive it, the energies continue to act in the background until you decide to face it, allow it to manifest and seek a solution. Even if you don't feel ready to address it right now, don't worry, because everything you avoid and postpone will be presented to you when you are ready to face and resolve it. Always remember that on the ladder of life there is always one more step to climb. Therefore, do not be discouraged or falter. Continue moving towards the highest, where you can contemplate everything with the eyes of love and the infinite wisdom that resides within you. Life is movement, change and growth, and you can't stay still for long. You must decide. Trust that your angels will be by your side when you make that decision. Listen to your inner voice because your soul knows perfectly well what the right path is. I wish you could see yourself as I see you, as someone who has fought countless battles and is still standing, as someone who does not stop in his spiritual search, as someone who loves God with all his being, as the wonderful being of light and unique that you are. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.